everyone, my name is Safira and welcome back to my restarted island. Spring is finally here, which means there are lots of new fish and bugs, so that is going to be the focus for today's video. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Let's see. Before we go and hunt down some bugs, I saw that we have some mail here, so let's read that. We got something from Luna. I'm guessing that is a bed. And we got something from our mom as well, and Happy Home Academy and the Bank of Nook. Amazing, and also shot down a balloon here, just as we started. Let's see, a candle, a vacuum cleaner, and light bamboo rug. I'm so excited that spring is finally here. Winter can get pretty boring quite quickly in this game, but now there are lots of beautiful colors all around. Oh, there's a lost item over there as well. Let's first empty our inventory and then we'll get started with the day that we have ahead of us. But yeah, so lots of new bugs that we can catch and fish as well. Tom Nook also mentioned in the broadcast that resident services will be closed tomorrow, so we finally get our house, or the resident service house instead of a tent, which is awesome. So maybe we should start decorating a little bit outside of resident services to make it a bit more pretty. My house is also no longer glitched as it was in the previous video. I still don't know what caused that. If you didn't watch last video, my floor just kind of disappeared from my house, and then the windows as well. Don't know what caused that, and I don't know what fixed it. Just kind of got fixed on its own. Yeah, let's see whose lost item we have over here. Let's also get this fossil whilst we're here. Nice. Yes, I don't really have a plan for today except for just fish and bug hunting, but I'm sure that we will get very distracted and find lots to do. Let's see if we have any more fossils anywhere nearby. Ooh, also I have a bunch of new villagers. I haven't played in a while, so I'm guessing that the plots have auto-filled by now. But we have Tutu here. Lovely to meet you. Let's see. Here's a fossil. Oh, Red's here as well. So let's talk to him. See if we can find any artwork on his boat later on. Hello, Red. The art exhibit of the museum is the one that I always complete last. I've never actually completed it fully, just because I'm really bad at buying art from him. So I'm gonna try to do my best to be better at it this time around. We'll have to make sure to get his or unlock him on Harvey's Island later on as well, so that we don't have to rely on him arriving here by his boat. There's another. Is this a new villager? I can't remember who my first two were. Yeah, I think this is a new one. Rhonda. Nice to meet you. Let's actually check what villagers we have. Yeah, so Rex and Bam were my first two ones, and then I got Sylvia. Or no, wait. Sylvia and Bam were my first two ones, and now we got Rex, Tutu, and Rhonda. Nice to get those auto-filled. We'll have to buy a few more plots so we can get more villagers here as well. But let's start off with our daily rounds. Oh, Harvey's here as well. Why are there so many people suddenly on my island? Hello, Harvey. We'll have to visit his island as well then for today. Yeah, as I said before we start fishing and hunting for bugs, let's get the daily things out of the way. So selling fresh fruits and checking Nook's cranny and getting our fossils. Oh, let's also see if Ronda's lost this, or let's find who has lost this bag. Sylvia. Okay, so let's go say hi to Sylvia and return that to her. Let's get these fruits whilst we're here. See, I think I might want to keep these fruit trees here. As I mentioned in the previous videos, I don't want to terraform or change too much on this island. I kind of want to keep the natural feel. So I think I'm just gonna, because I've placed the fruit trees here, they're gonna have to stay here. And I'll make, obviously I'll change a little bit, make pathing and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I just want everything to naturally appear where I place them and not move stuff around. Because I feel like that will just make it easier to let out my creativity without having to redo whole parts of an island. Because that is usually the parts that drives me to burn out over this game and not wanting to play anymore. So let's just take it easy and not focus too much of where I'm placing all of the things. Let's see if we can find any more fossils. And also let's go to Nook's granny. No more fossils here. Let's actually first, before we go to Nook's granny, go and assess our fossils so that we can sell the ones that we already have donated. There should be some more fossils. Also looking for that. But yeah, I wonder also when we get the not the museum, the hotel. Because again, I have actually managed to say somewhat spoiler free. I don't know what unlocks the hotel yet, so that's, I'm curious to see when that will happen. I'm gonna try to progress as much as possible today, just because I do wanna unlock the hotel as well as terraforming. But for now, let's take it easy and see if we can find that last fossil. We should have at least one more fossil. Here it is, finally. Let's go to the museum and get these assessed. But before we go there, is because we're already by Red's boat, let's visit him and see if he has anything fun for us to buy. I'm gonna get up a guide just so that I don't get a fake artwork. Let's see what art we have here and if any of them are fake. Let's see, is this fake? Flowery painting. Let's see, I have a guide up here. Let's see. There's no fake of this one, so let's buy it. And we have our first art donation to the museum as well. We won't get it for or until tomorrow, but it is a start at least. Any fun furniture? Not really. Bye, Red. Thank you for the painting. So now that we've done that, let's go give the lost item to Sylvia and then head off to Nook's granny. I think Sylvia lives down here, if I'm not... Yeah, here. I think this is Sylvia's home. Yes, it is. Hello, Sylvia. I think you have lost this. There you go. Please be a nice reward. Pajama dress. That might be nice. We'll see. Let's go to Nook's Cranny and sell these fruits. Let's also first check our Nook mines. Was that her exiting her home? I just heard the bell of the door. It was. I have never... I've mentioned this, I think, in every single episode now. But I have before never seen or heard them ever exiting or entering their home. But I don't know why. It must be... Maybe it's not as unusual with the new update or something. I don't know. But since restarting my island and with the new update, I've witnessed that like 3 times now. That's crazy. I don't know why I keep seeing it or at least hearing it so much, but I need to look that up. Or if anyone knows, let me know if they've made that more common with the new update. Let's see if you have anything interesting. Not what it seems like, but let's at least sell. I have a bunch of fruit that I'm offering. Well, not too much, but a few at least. I do have quite a few bells. Well, I think for the new plot that you need 10,000 for each house or plot that you put down. So let's maybe build another bridge. But we don't need to donate for all or pay off the bridge yet. And then let's see if we can get those house plots going. Because I do want to get those done now, since resident services will be closed tomorrow. Maybe I can't yet. Maybe I need to wait for resident services to be here. Yeah. I think that is something that you unlock once resident services, like the house, gets here. Yeah, so we need to wait until tomorrow. Can't do that now, so let's just pay off our house if we can, and then let's go search for some bugs and fish. Yeah, I can pay it from my pockets. So at least we'll have a new house for tomorrow. Let's get that fixed immediately. Yeah, I want a bigger house, Tomnook, please. If you stop talking so much, I could get a bigger home. Yes, let's do it. I think well, maybe let's do yellow this time. I'll always be able to change it in the future, so... let's see, I know that I'm sidetracking so much, but before we go and catch some bugs, I just want to see if we have anything interesting here in the shopping. Nothing interesting. We do have all of the Lego stuff. wonder when we get the Zelda stuff, do you need an amiibo? I don't think you need amiibos for that's just for the characters, right? I'm a huge Zelda fan, if anyone is curious, and I would love to get some of the Zelda items on my island. Especially the Goddess of Statue, I think that will be just maybe like making a little shrine somewhere, or like a Goddess of Statue place, a little corner would be quite nice. But yeah, I don't know when we get those items. Let's not put this off any longer. Let's just return home and put some stuff in the storage so that we have inventory space, and then let's go see if we can find some bugs that we have yet to donate to the museum. I love the fact with the new update as well that you can craft using items that are already in your storage, so that you don't have to have them on you at all time. Just so nice to have a cleared out inventory, only needing your tools with you. It is really nice. Let's see, I've seen some butterflies flying around. Let's see if we can catch any of them. I've been running around this island this whole beginning, just searching for fruits, and I saw butterflies everywhere, but now when I actually need to look for them, I can't find any. That's very typical. But here's that bottle at least. Let's see if we have any fun new recipe. I think I'm hearing a balloon as well. A log bench, I already know that. Here's that balloon. Oh, it's quite far away. It's quite windy today though. Which is... I actually love when it's windy like this in this game. I love the sound of it, and the trees have so much more movement to them. Green leaf. Oh, I love this recipe. On my last island, I spent so long trying to get that recipe. And of course on this island I get it in the very beginning. I just love it to make a bunch of leaf piles everywhere that you can just run through. But one bug is what that net could catch. Where did I put? Did I not have a workbench here somewhere? Have I moved it? Did I not have one over here? Maybe I just didn't put it back down when I made a fencing area. Well, I guess let's go in here and make a new net to find some more bugs. Where are all the bugs? They've just disappeared just because I started looking for them. What the hell? Well, I guess we'll fish then. And if we see a butterfly, we'll just catch it when we see it. I don't know how many new bugs or fish there are that we can catch now, but I know that there are some new. I'm gonna have to look that up towards the end of this month, just so that we make sure that we have caught all of the ones that we need before they disappear. New recipe. Well, I did not mean to fish there. I should maybe make a better fishing rod, but I am too lazy to run back now. I'll just wait for this one to break. No more fish here. Let's go up top and see if we can find any fish in the river. Oh, that was a new bug. Damn it. I forgot that there are bugs that can land on flowers now. I think maybe the ladybug as well, and here's another, oh, here's another fossil. There's a pink bug orchard, orchid, something. I don't remember what it's called though. Oh, I think I saw ladybug in the distance. Yeah, there's one. Let's catch this. That's a new bug. I think I've caught that green one. I think that's a... I don't know, remember what it's called. Stink bug or something like that. I think I've already caught this. No, I haven't. Yeah, it is a stink bug, but I haven't caught it yet. Let's see, are there any more bugs on these flowers? Let's actually get these fish first as well. I think there was one down here. Yeah. And of course it is a black bass. Oh, there's another one. A mantis. Let's see. Are there any more? Down here there's lots more flowers, so we'll see if we can find... I do want to plant some more flowers today, or maybe move these, because I love that I got windflowers as my like default flowers on this island. I usually get roses, and I honestly am not a big fan of the roses. They're pretty, but they're not my favorite flower, but these flowers are really pretty, so I think maybe we'll move some of these flowers down towards where we have our houses right now, and also clean up some weeds, just to make sure that they don't overtake the whole island. Are there any bugs up here? Or there might be new bugs that you can get from shaking trees, so let's try that. If not, we might get wasps, which are good for money, and we also have an item that you can get from shaking trees. Oh, there's a bug that we can catch. A honeybee. We're getting lots of new bugs that we can catch today. That's quite exciting. I love to see the museum, just visit it, like the exhibits once in a while, to see how it grows. It's so interesting and satisfying. At least I think so. Let's keep shaking these trees and see if we can find that item and maybe some more bugs. Oh, there's that yellow butterfly that I was looking for. Oh, what was that? That was a bug that just jumped away, I guess. But yeah, I've been shaking almost every single tree that does not have fruit on them, and it seems to not be any bugs that appear from shaking trees, at least not at the time that I'm recording this. Or playing this. There might be maybe in the evening, but we'll see. But I'm still looking for, I should get an item from shaking trees. So let's see if we can find that. Oh, there's that item finally, a ball. Let's see. Oh, no, a basketball. Oh, we can put it by the basketball hoop that we got, that we have over here. So some villagers might wanna play some basketball. There we go. Let's go donate the bugs that we have caught. I do want to move the museum eventually. That's the only building that I know that I want to move. Just because I feel that is quite cluttered in the beginning area. But maybe let's plan where we should have the museum actually. But let's first make our donation. There we go. Thank you, Blathers. No, I'm fine, nothing more. So let's go see, let's look at our map and see where we want to put the museum eventually. Because I like the idea of having like a kind of fancy or like a grand entrance or like a path up to the museum. But let's see where we could put it. Maybe, I mean, I'm gonna do some terraforming in the future. So maybe let's put it... well, we'll hold off on planning where we should put that until we actually have terraforming, I think. But for now, I want to go and let's sell the bugs that are duplicates, and then let's go grab some of the flowers from the other levels, and let's plant them down here. And let's see also if we can maybe get some new fencing, or at least build some more fencing that we can use and make this area a bit prettier. Let's first go sell these. Let's also maybe clean up here, getting rid of the trees in front and continuing our, even though we don't have a path, we have put fencing down that kind of creates a path. So maybe let's continue that all the way here to next cranny. I want to sell some bugs, Timmy. I should maybe keep these, at least the wasps, until Flick gets here, but I honestly, with both fish and bugs, I'm too lazy to keep them until CJ or Flick arrives, so I just always sell them, even though you can earn more if you wait. But I do not have the patience for that. Let's head back, let's see if there are any items or fencing that we can get from Miles. It's just the same, I already have... Well, I don't know if I have maybe the recipe for them or if I just got 50... Hold on. I need to check that. We also have this. So maybe let's visit a island as well and see if we can get lucky and get a bamboo island, or we can make some leaf piles. But let's see. Yeah, no, I don't have the recipe for that simple wood fencing. So let's get the recipe for that and we can make some more. Let's also get a ticket whilst we're here. And hopefully we get lucky and get a bamboo island. I don't think we will though. But we could fish some more on another island just because it's easier to do that on the smaller islands. And see if we get any new fish. Unless we get really unlucky and get a trash island, which would not be ideal. But let's start off... maybe let's start off by going to another island. Yeah, let's do that. Well, we did not get a bamboo island, but at least we can get some use out of this. So let's fish, and let's also chop down all the trees so that we have resources for building. I do want to see if I can build some more decorations back on my island and make it a little bit more pretty. I am way too lazy to clear out the top part of this island, so let's just fish until our inventory is full, and then let's head back and see if we can maybe clear a path to Nook's Cranny. Let's also see if we can build some decorations and stuff, because I did get quite a few materials from this island. Let's get a new fishing rod first. Okay, let's continue our fishing. This is probably gonna be a sea bass or an olive flounder. Please be something else. Well, we'll never know what that was, I guess. I have such a habit of pressing way too early just because I think that I will be able to guess when the fish will bite down, but obviously I'll never be able to predict that. So I usually fail. The reason why I fail the fishing cast or that one specifically is not because I'm too late, but it's because I am pressed way too early. It's because I'm way too eager to catch the fish. At least one new fish. See if this is any new one. The tiny one. I think I caught. No, I haven't caught that yet. Bitterling. I can't remember which fish I've caught or not. See, these are both small. There's also a new one, a bluegill. there seem to be quite a few new fish, which is also exciting. Maybe we should... I haven't looked at the exhibits yet on this save file for the museum, so let's maybe do that at the end of the video just to see our progress, see how much we have gotten so far. It will be quite exciting to see, I think. Another loach. I can catch 2 more fish. Let's see what this one is. It's a yellow perch. Nice, another new one. And let's see, I have space for 1 more fish. Maybe let's get an ocean fish. And let's also check maybe if there's a fish here on the pier. There's not, so let's just get another ocean fish from this side. And then head back home. Let's get this one. It'll probably be a sea bass, but let's see. Yeah, it's a sea bass. Who could have guessed? Well, let's head back and donate the fish. And then we'll decorate a little bit. Four more fishes to the collection. That's all for now, brothers. And let's go sell the rest of the fish and fruit. And whilst we're over there, let's chop down the trees that are in front of Nook's Cranny. Let's actually maybe shake them first so that we don't get attacked by wasps. So I want to get rid of all of these trees. Well, not all of them, but I'll get rid of them for now and then we'll plant new ones. Once we know where we want the path to be. So let's start chopping this down. And there we go, a completely cleared out area. So let's sell these things and see if we might be able to decorate this at least a little bit. Of course, it is all going to come together much more nicely when we have our terraforming, so we can make paths and stuff. But I think we might be able to make it still quite pretty today. So yeah, some fish and fruit, and also this one I don't need. There we go. Sounds good to me. and start crafting. Let's also see if we already have... Oh, here's that workbench that I put in here. And let's see, I don't know if I have anything else. No, I don't have that much. I don't have many sticks, so we might need to get more tree branches. Let's see what we can actually craft with what we have for now. I think just simple fencing and flowers will go a long way now in the beginning. So let's start there. Let's craft some fence. And let's do 30 in total. I love that feature so much that we can change the quantity of how much or what we want to craft. Let's see, do we have anything else that we can use as decorations? Maybe let's get a log bench. Just to have by the river so the villagers can sit there and watch the river. And let's maybe get a birdhouse. And let's start off with that, I think. So let's see, I can't really make the path right now from here because I wanted it to branch off this direction because obviously I'm gonna move the museum. But for now we'll have to start on this side of the bridge. So let's just start by doing the same method that we did on the other side of this bridge, which is just putting down some fence. It'll be a little, well, not so symmetrical and not so organized, but that is how I like doing my fences. Let's see. Don't need to have too much fence here by the river, I don't think. Because that is something that I did on my last island, is I put way too much fencing and decorations near the river, so it made it impossible for me to fish, which is not something that I want to do this time. I'm not going to overclutter anything. So let's do... Maybe give... I don't know who lives here, but let's give this villager a little bit of a yard. There we go. And maybe we can put the bench here. Or maybe let's actually keep this and we can make a tiny little path as well, so that... Yeah, that sounds good. And let's put the log bench here, maybe. Like so. And then let's keep... Maybe I should have built a little bit more fencing. I always underestimate how much I need when building. But this will do for now. Maybe let's make it so that this is actually part of Nook's Cranny, and the left side of the house is the yard for that villager. There we go. Maybe let's have one more here. See, I don't know if I wanna... Let's check the map, because I don't know how I want to build this. Because I think I want to get rid of the right part of this river completely, so from where I'm standing right now and all the way up. Because something that I don't like is how all of the like second and third level of the islands are usually towards the back of the island, and the first level, which I'm working on right now, is in the front of the island. So I do want to bring this first level towards the back, and I'm thinking of maybe making, once I get terraforming, removing this river all the way up and instead where the river kind of goes, imagine that there's the first level of ground instead follows that river, and we get a path to red and also to the beach on the right side. So that is something I want to do. So I don't think I'm gonna build a bridge on over here because I want to remove this river. So let's just start it off with this. Let's see if we can maybe continue some of our fencing towards this area, because we do have a villager living here. I do want to add a bridge and keep this river. So maybe let's just chop down this tree and clean up this area as well. So we have that done. There we go. I think we might, yeah, we have to change this river a little bit just so that we can actually get a bridge there. Just because of how it's shaped right now. But let's at least add the last of this fencing just so I don't have it in my inventory. Taking up space. Okay, maybe we can add some down here. I think I want to add a bridge here, so let's add the last of our fence. Maybe let's add it a little bit further down. Maybe not that much. Well, let's just do that for now. And then the last one, if you can move, please. There we go. Yeah, let's clean some of this up. Let's also go and grab some windflowers that we can place here. I do also want to, because I did have some, yeah, 2 more pairs. So let's eat these and remove 2 trees, or move 2 trees, I should say. So that we can make a path here. So this one we should move, and then maybe this one. I want the path to maybe go like diagonally like this, circling back to this house. So we'll move some more of the trees. Maybe we just need to move these 3 trees. We will do that later. For now, let's see. Let's go and get those flowers up top and maybe plant some of these, or these 2 trees, somewhere here for now. Hold on, I want to check the map just to see, because I do want to plan ahead a little bit, but I think I do want to keep this river as it is. Yeah, I think I might do that actually. And we will have a bridge here, so you can easily get over to the other side. You can also walk around it. And then on the other side of this river, there's like a cliffside down to the first level where we will put an incline. We'll do that. But for now, let's grab these flowers. Move them down. Let's also maybe just plant this tree here for now. Orange. Why can't I plant it there? There we go, and then let's put the other tree here. Just so that I don't clutter up my inventory. Also get some red flowers. let's start off with those and see if we can make it somewhat pretty down here. Let's see, let's put one here if we can. There we go, some flowers to brighten up the place. Oh yeah, I also have a birdhouse. Where should we put that? Yeah, I also want to move this to actually be in the backyard of this house. I can move these. I don't want this stone table. It takes up way too much space. So let's put the... where did it go? Coastline here. Maybe let's put the stone stool. Move it. Well, let's just put it here then for now. In the corner. And the birdhouse we can put maybe here. There we go. Something for now at least. The stone table, I don't like how big the tables are in this game, like the round tables. So I will hold on to that for now. Yeah, let's see if we maybe should start finishing this video. I do want to just check our progress in the museum, so let's do that, see how many bugs and fish we actually have caught, if they're... So I feel like it might still be quite empty, but let's check. Let's see, we have a little wasp here, bagworm. Yeah, it's quite empty still. We do have some bugs jumping around. Little fishes down there. Here are some bugs. Nothing over here. Still very empty. I have a dragonfly. A few butterflies as well flying around. Nothing on the big tree. Let's go check the butterfly room. A few butterflies, not too much, but at least something. We do like that. Let's go check if we have anything in here. I can't remember all of the things that I've donated. It's just fun to check up on your progress. But yeah, still quite empty in this museum. What was this that we had here? Oh, that's the mole cricket, yeah. But still very empty. Let's go check the... oh, we have, yeah, these as well. Let's go check the fish exhibit. I'm not gonna check the fossils just because, if I'm gonna be honest, I find the fossil exhibit quite boring. But I do love to see the bugs is my favorite exhibit, but I like the fish exhibit as well. Let's go check that quickly and see if we have anything fun. Again, I can't remember the fishes that the fish that I've donated. Yeah, it is looking quite sad, unfortunately. I have a few fish swimming around. Here is completely empty. I have a few fish down here. Yeah, still quite empty and lonely for this fish. I'm gonna try to do as much fishing as I can now in March, just to make sure that these little buddies get some friends. Oh, this is super sad sight. He's all alone. I promise I will get you some friends soon. There's nothing down there, yeah. That's so sad to see that fish is swimming alone down there. I'm gonna try my best to get some more quickly. Yeah, at least they have each other. And I'm guessing it's gonna be very empty up here. Yeah, completely empty. Might have some fish here. Yep. Few. I think that is it for the fish. Not too much yet, but something at least. Well, I think that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!